I'd guess the rock cracked open when the haul dropped from Cold Harbor. Let's go. Well, time to earn your keep. I did mention this prison is filled with vampires, yes? They probably haven't seen mortals for some time. Will be quite a delicacy in here. Ormard and Terranvel expressed excitement over the chance to see the central courtyard. Doesn't sound very interesting to me, but that's probably where we should go first. Steel yourself to kill plenty of vampires. Terranvel is an inveterate note-taker, and also generally careless. I always clean up dropped papers or books in old places, so keep an eye out for his scribbles. I will let you take the lead. I'm not defenseless, but no battle mage. Learn about that door seal. Let's look in the next room. Seems safe here. No threatening creatures. Maybe take a look around. Another lost note of Terranvel's. A note pinned rather forcefully with a knife. Someone was angry. What's that? Might be important. We need to get through that seal. What did you find? Oh, I don't see another door in this room. That leaves the sealed exit we passed as our only way forward. Who can say how long I'd need to study it, even with my expertise? Did you find a means to move forward? Aspects. Keys of some sort. Oh, I hate these sorts of secret codes and complicated locks that you find in old places. It's all so showy. What else did you pick up? Based on the etched symbol, it's the aspect of brutality. Very lucky that someone left it here. Set the disc in the proper place at the door outside. Perhaps it'll open, and we can find Terranvel quickly. Such an excellent and unnerving question. This isn't Terranvel's handwriting. Maybe Ormard? Would he be that considerate? Any other possible writer means we're being led deeper inside. To be eaten, I imagine. The note says brutality is the core. If you'll place the aspect of brutality. Oh, typical Daedric trickery. Try another one. Our search continues.
Mortal blood in these halls. They can enter, and I.
You heard that whisper, right?
There are fears these.
I see this one straight. I see this one. No, no. A person's moral character can persist long after transformation. It depends on the type and severity of infection. That said, all vampires are capable of great violence. One can't know until they prove themselves. Like mortals, I suppose.
I'm not crazy or rabid. I won't attack. I just want to get out. Rumors spread about breaches in the walls. Is it true? If so, then us younger vampires could escape. I might survive this place. I saw a dark elf pass by, with Ormard. He protected your friend as they moved through the halls. Kept the ferals and deathhounds from hunting mortal smells. They were most likely heading to the crater. You didn't know. I suspect the dark elf was clueless too. Ormard was a vampire imprisoned here. Before we fell, that is. Blind wandering won't help save the mortal. Go south. Look for other brightly lit rooms. You'll find a map on the wall in one. Flirting? With me? How nice that feels after years trapped in this prison. Some advice in return. Stick to brightly lit rooms. Prisoners can't go in them. Oh, have this. It's an aspect of domination. I won't need it once I leave. I lived just outside Sentinel before here. I harmed no unwilling person. My food was wildlife, and the occasional volunteer. This condition brought me great shame. I prayed Tuatha would soon offer cleansing. Molag Bal took me as I slept. When not fleeing for my life, that's the only question in my mind. How can I understand the motives of a Daedric prince? Perhaps I was not enough of a vampire for him. He wishes to teach me brutality. I won't accept the lesson. Sneaky, conniving worm. He promised me aid when I first arrived. I quickly gleaned his true purpose. His eyes didn't conceal his hunger for my blood. I don't know why he lured your mortal friend deeper into the prison. Good luck finding him. I lived just outside Sentinel before here. I harmed no unwilling person. My food was wildlife, and the occasional volunteer. This condition brought me great shame. I prayed Tuatha would soon offer cleansing. Molag Bal took me as I slept. When not fleeing for my life, that's the only question in my mind. How can I understand the motives of a Daedric prince? Perhaps I was not enough of a vampire for him. He wishes to teach me brutality. I won't accept the lesson. It's a cruel, brutal prison, meant to cause pain and madness. Molag Bal plucks vampires seemingly at random, and delivers them here. No explanation, and no possible reprieve. You hunt others, or you get hunted. Only the oldest survive long. As vampires age, they gain strength, physically and magically. And coming here breaks your morality after a while. The kind don't grow old. Elder prisoners force the young to protect them, at threat of exsanguination. You couldn't make it this far without learning the aspects open locks, but they're also part of Molag Bal's torture. If you can lock others out of a section, you survive a little longer. Vampires tear each other apart for those aspects. Painful is what they are. If a prisoner stays in the lights too long, they burn, like under 100 suns. Could be why it felt safe. You're not prisoners. I think Molag Bal uses them to force us from hiding. Encourages more fights to amuse him. It's not pleasant to discuss. Changing topics is fine with me. Or you can let me find that way out. I lived just outside Sentinel before here. I harmed no unwilling person. My food was wildlife, and the occasional volunteer. This condition brought me great shame. I prayed Tuatha would soon offer cleansing. Molag Bal took me as I slept. When not fleeing for my life, that's the only question in my mind. How can I understand the motives of a Daedric prince? Perhaps I was not enough of a vampire for him. He wishes to teach me brutality. I won't accept the lesson. Sneaky, conniving worm. I lived when not fleeing for my life. Sneaky, conniving. I watched you for a while. When not flee. It's a cruel, as vampires age, it's not pleasant to...
Didn't expect to find help in here. Thank you.
May we never cross paths again.
Brightly lit rooms. The map is crudely executed, but helpful enough. We can follow it to the central chamber that Terenvel talked about so much. I think it must be the large dome you can see when outside. We can hope, though my suspicions grow the deeper we get inside this prison. Who left these aspects around for us to easily find? And why was Terenvel so eager to rush in without me? And finally, why am I friends with such an inconsiderate person? Yes, indeed, let us continue. Terenvel acted rashly and will need my help. This has been a pattern now that I'm thinking on it. Not the impulsiveness, but me helping him out of situations both trifling and serious. I organize all his notes, arrange the fieldwork, and so on. The boring work. Terenvel is very intelligent, no question, but his disorganization and impulsivity verges on selfishness. As if he doesn't care that I have to clean up after him. He's excellent at gathering attention to the work. And with that comes funding. I doubt the Stirk Fellowship hires us without his reputation. I sometimes resent that he overshadows me, but I figure the reward is worth it. Yes, I'm not so heartless to leave him in a place like this. But it's apparent to me that I should think more about our partnership. One doesn't like being taken advantage of. Let's keep going. I want to find that central area. Perfect. Can't let some rubble stop us. Oh, any ideas? The hall's landing on Solstice was hard enough to cause quite the mess. We can't let some obnoxious rubble slow us from finding Terenvel, but digging through it would take all day. We need to remove it, quickly. I could try a spell of alteration. I can shift the composition of the stone to be more fragile. If you hit it hard, it should just crumble. But it would only sustain that sort of change for a moment or two. Just go get in place and wait until you see my magic around the pile and hit it hard. It will either work and crumble away, or the bridge will break under us. I doubt it will work. Keep going. Quickly! The shift does not last long. city is central. Domination to the left, then conquest on the right. Rests often to take notes. I'll bet he stopped here. See that campfire? Let's look around there. Yes, he was here. That's Ormard's ridiculous hat. Leave it there. I have an idea. Some recall magic may reveal where they went.
This had better be worth it. I had no idea this place was so big. And so
The
chilly.
ancient history is really need to cross the crater up ahead.
Oh, I can't wait to see Cyril Onway's face when she sees all that I've gained.
Yes, surprises will abound.
Can't believe him. Fine. What's next? So Terranville just wanted to learn about this place without me. He didn't want to collaborate. Oh, just another moment of taking the glory for himself. Bastard. I still won't abandon him to die here. Did you catch where they went? I doubt a crater is part of the prison's original design, but look at these scratches on this room. Looks like someone crossing it off, as if to suggest its destruction. Exactly. We know for sure they intended to go there. Maybe we can catch up. The crater should be just ahead, through those doors. Let's go. No more dawdling.
Save us! Rally!
Terranville and Ormard must have moved on. So we keep going.
Side by side!
Keep moving forward. Press on. We're close to that central area.
Someone nearby, please help.
Another one. Perhaps he saw Terranville.
I beg you, help me. I will not harm you, I swear. Your untainted blood smells so delicious. Wait, I won't harm you, but if you can help me in some small way, even a simple healing spell will suffice. I can make my way out of here. I'll answer any questions if you spare a potion or spell to aid me. Yes, Ormard and a dark elf came through here. They did not notice me. They left in the direction of the courtyard. Secrets and power wait in the courtyard, beyond the 5-sealed door. There are other places beyond as well that I hope to never see. For that seal, you need aspects. I know where one is hidden. I'll tell you in exchange for some healing. Thank you, stranger. I just want to leave this place. I had a family once outside. I want to tell them what happened to me, if they're still alive.
Healing in trade for an aspect. Fair enough.
Wonderful! My strength returns! Now, I take your blood.
He's attacking! Betrayer! Self-defense required he die. Check the ashes for the aspect. I let down my defenses. The young Redguard we let go earlier made me hope to find other kind vampires. But this fellow... dangerous, even when fading. We took a risk helping him. It didn't work out. For him. Yes, and a mention of some den of gargoyles. This prison contains mysteries on top of enigmas. At least we have some direction again. I suspected he had it on him. No doubt he planned to kill us and take the aspects we collected. Or maybe he just wanted blood. Either way, he's no longer a problem. Let's find the courtyard, and then get to Terranville.
Met your match.
It's Terenvel, you liar.
Terenvel told me his partner would chase after him. Terenvel assumed you'd come looking for him. Funny how you found me instead. Your partner was as happy to turn on me as the Elder was. My reward for service. Death by blood curse. Just for fun. My master kicked me aside, like some bloodless trash, and you want my help. Hilarious. She took your Terenvel to the den of gargoyles. A good place to slowly dine on a precious meal. You can't reach him without a fifth aspect. I don't believe you. And it doesn't matter. The Elder's curse moves too quickly. The aspect is here. Somewhere. Maybe watching you and the mage flail around will ease my final moments. Your desperation will satisfy me. Go away.
Search the room. We need that aspect to save Terenvel. You found it! Take that, Ormard! All right, let's plan. I'll just leave Ormard to die from whatever his elder did to him. It looks painful enough for what he's done. We have more pressing concerns anyway. His behavior is completely out of character. But after what we learned, I wonder if I really knew his character at all. We have a long history in friendship. I feel duty-bound to get him out of here. My investment in your services has proven enormously wise to this point. I expect you'll have to fight this Elder. Based on what I've seen, she will know fear. We're wasting time. Let's find that last sealed door. Leave Ormard to his fate. He deserves it. Follow the sequence from the note, like before.
veins. Delicious.
What's this? More pure, fresh blood?
We need to free Terranville and escape. Quickly as best.
Still a long way! Help!
I'm in your service.
How can I help?
Useless idiot creatures! I'll kill you myself!
No! Don't kill me!
No more who can defeat an Esther made by Morlock Ball's own hand!
I'm right here. Stay focused.
We need to free Terranville and
I was of some assistance.
No mortal can defeat an elder made by Morlock Ball's own hand!
Focus your mind. Stay with me.
Very tempted to add you to the list of things I killed today. I'm done cleaning your messes.
She bit me. It still burns.
Take the portal back to our camp. Now.
Ow! The portal to leave hurt me.
You lying, sneaking fool! Risked everyone's neck for nothing.
You lacked the ambition of a true researcher. I sought to learn.
That place drove you mad. You talk to him. I need to cool off.
I'm not ungrateful for your intervention, but killing the Elder may have locked away information about the Ashbound Hall forever. No. There may yet... I will admit that while in the Elder's clutches, she bit me. And perhaps leaving the prison felt quite painful, which points to me being infected with vampirism. We should allow this infection to flourish. I don't know. Such new feelings, urges to dominate. Perhaps I'll take control of the university. Make all those pitiful academics praise me. You should talk to Cyril Onway. I feel a powerful thirst coming on.
This entire misadventure feels clarifying. I see now the truth of Terranville's behavior. We got him free from the Elder and that prison, which is good. But his selfishness is on full display. Of course, one last mess for me to clean. For such an old vampire to infect him, the results may prove dire. But perhaps his strain won't progress quickly. I can rush him to a cure, but he may turn violent at any time. Or I dispose of him. If he's not even bothering to hide his dark impulses, our options are limited. Acting like an arse isn't a death sentence, but open desires for violence might be. I appreciate your guidance. I know what must happen. I regret that it has come to this. A fast-moving vampiric change means that Terranville is a danger to everyone. I must deal with it, as a friend should. I'm grateful for your steady support and calm demeanor through this. Here's payment as promised.
Like every
Think
good
you'll
story,
drag
your
me
tale
back to
just
the
grows
guild
in
and
the
cure
time.
me. But I won't go.
I see. You're already lost, Terranville.
Let's go.
Exotic locales? No, that's all wrong.
Oh! On the moon.
The maiden Meridia, O radiant one. She guides us to the proper path and saves us from the world's dark wrath. And when light fails and darkness looms, she emerges from her colored room and rises swiftly with the morn.
Don't realize the Daedric relics I sold them are fake.
We praise three queens who rule our lives, whose wisdom helps us all to thrive. They shape our lives, our hopes, our dreams, and so we praise three queens. Azura's love, as we all know.
Are you so surprised?
In the city.
Your goods are safe with... Yes, 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 I...
On the move.
Let nocturnal shadows surround and comfort you.
So many. Oh. Your pack looks full to.
Visions of islands drowned in hopes. Look to tankards and then to ship's ropes.
To fix this.
This one wondered when you would return. Please, tell General Zasimba you were victorious in her place. She could use some good news today. Excellent work, Five Claw. You relished the suffering of our enemies, yes? Moons know they deserve it. No doubt your help will keep our camp standing a little longer. Here, a fitting reward from the Sturk Fellowship. General we can't leave the camps undefended! One day, Zasimba will take to the battlefield again. Unfortunately, duty demands she remain here for the time being. You will patrol and protect our siege camps in her stead, yes? The Sturk Fellowship always rewards its heroes. More time and soldiers to start. This one does her best. But our siege camps along the Riving Wall are under constant attack from the Worm Cult and Daedra. We have lost many soldiers already. This one bristles just thinking about it. Patrol and defend the siege camps. We are tracking the attacks. Zasimba will mark them for you. Go to a targeted camp, hold off the Worm Cult, and destroy their Soul Reapers. Help is rewarded, yes? The Fellowship is not short of coin. The 5 siege camps are spread out along the Riving Wall from north to south. We tried to cover as much of the wall as we could, as you can see on your map. But the attacks are endless. Even the strongest Sentrat must rest sometimes, no? It is a constant barrage. Usually a mix of worm cultists and their Daedric allies. They hit the siege camps hard and fast, placing Soul Reapers to fuel their twisted plans. Just as we repel one attack, another camp is hit. It never ends. Necromantic devices that absorb the souls of any who die nearby. They are horrible things. What the Worm Cult does with the stolen souls, Zasimba does not know. But make sure to destroy every Soul Reaper you come across. Now that we've breached the Riving Wall, the camps are key staging areas for our forces moving into Eastern Solstice. That makes them vital to supporting our campaign, and a threat to the Worm Cult. Thus, the attacks continue. You ask a question General Zasimba cannot easily answer. As she understands things, it was a massive wall of necromantic energy, fueled by captured souls. The worms cowered behind it, until we broke through. Now we can take the fight to them. Ah, you wonder why you should follow General Zasimba's orders. She respects that. This one is a proud Fighters Guild member. After what the Worm Cult did to Guildmaster Merrick and the Earth Forge, she had to join Prince Azar and come to Solstice. That is a long story involving the last plane meld and many dead worm cultists. Zasimba does not wish to brag, but she is good at what she does, no? The guild rewards skill when it sees it. But now, it's all she can do to protect the siege camps.
Fighting off the worm cult is hard, but it is better than the alternative.
This is not the end of our tale.
Over here, mercenary. Hold a moment, friend. Before you continue towards Shell-Tide Village, I have a... We must... As I said, I'm here with the Stir...
Business with a bang.
Not so close, Patches. Wouldn't want you to come down at this gorge, too.
Back on your feet! Back in the saddle. End of our tail.
striving to learn something new. One of my favorite things about riding with you.
Is this the mercenary you spoke of, Eggkin?
Yes, Tide Reader. I consider them worthy of the task ahead.
You are welcome, Ogel, but allow me to cut straight to the pearl. The presence of these cultists threatens the Tideborn. Tribes from across the island bring their eggs here to mature in our holy waters, but those waters have become tainted, unclean. Yes, that is correct. A ritual I hope will both lift up the next generation of Tideborn warriors and dispel the necrotic taint on our waters, all in time to aid your cause. How familiar are you with the Chukase tradition? A rite of... Until your arrival, yes, Ojel. Outsider, I ask that you aid our young warriors by clearing cultists from the ritual path, so the Chukase can be completed. Seek out the brothers Senek and Talali Haas. Help them perform the rite, and we will help you. Senek Haas will be at the training grounds northeast of my hut. Talali Haas is tending to the hatchery pools east of here, beyond the village walls. Tell them to begin their Chukase and accompany them to the entrance of our burial grounds. That is where the ritual path begins, and where the worm cult is most active. We first thought they were pirates, but they cut us off from our burial grounds. Now we hear the sound of shovels turning earth and the mournful wails of the risen dead. So it seems. They use our own dead against us, and even our most powerful warriors grow weaker as their vile magic seeps deeper into our land. It kills our crops, spoils our waters, corrupts our eggs. We rely on the water brought by the tide to nurture our eggs, to deliver memories discarded into the great river and instill them in new homes. But now, the tainted waters weaken the shells and kill the unborn young, causing the memories to fade. Your tail twitches like a young one, Keshu. You have questions, yes?
I'd like...
Ready to ride.
And that! Taste the salt of my blade! Has my fighting prowess caught your attention, outsider? Huh. Well, do try to keep your distance, lest I cleave you in two. Has that old lizard finally accepted what I've known all along? That these cultists must be dealt with swiftly before we lose any more young? Join me in battle, Ojel. I will heartily welcome your blade. My scales shimmer at the news. While I wish it were me taking down the cultists, I'll accept finally being recognized as a full-fledged warrior. Perhaps the Tide Reader has sense left in him after all. When shall we begin? Tlali will certainly erect the spine of surprise when he hears of this. Our scales have itched for the opportunity to prove our worthiness and push back the cultists. I will meet you at the start of the ritual path, outsider.
I'm with you.
Drake, to think I'd see this one day.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
That's no glory!
You won't take them! Not on my watch!
we go.